Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has been shown time and again that despite pandemic planning in Canada going back, a decade and a half now since the end of SARS, his government simply didn't follow the rules. This is something that Conservative leader Andrew Scheer asked about in the House of Commons.
In 2018, a federal government document on pandemic planning advised that Canada's approach to dealing with pandemics should not be to follow the lead of the WHO, but to make decisions based on Canadian expertise and intelligence. Can the Prime Minister explain why his government ignored that report?
Now, that was nice of Scheer to ask that. That was something that I included in one of my recent columns, showing that whether it was the 2018 Pandemic Preparedness Plan or the 2014 plan for how to deal with Ebola if it showed up in Canada, the federal government under Justin Trudeau and Dr. Tam simply didn't follow their own advice, their own planning documents. So what did the Prime Minister actually have to say to this?
We have been following international safety standards every single day, but making sure we're protecting Canadians with all the best information we have. We've been doing that since the public health officials gathered all our provincial health officials on January 2nd, and we will continue to.
Time and again, Justin Trudeau has shown that he will put international organizations above and beyond Canadian ones. He has deferred to the WHO. So have his officials time and again. They cite the international community. Other countries decided that, yes, we'll take information from the WHO, but we will act on our own. And that is what the 2018 Pandemic Preparedness document said, that while listening to organizations like the WHO is important, that following their dictates without adjusting for Canadian realities was not the way to go. That's what we did in this case, and that is why we allowed this virus to waltz into Canada when we could have stopped it or at least slowed its progression. So as we deal with long-term care outbreaks in Ontario, in Quebec, and elsewhere, as the economy suffers due to this massive shutdown that is only beginning to lift in some places, we have to realize that all of this is due to the inaction of Justin Trudeau and his Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Tam, because they outsourced our entire medical apparatus, our entire medical decision-making to an international body that looks at things on a global scale and doesn't have Canada's best interest at heart, because that's not their job. They failed, and we are suffering.